So after months and several videos of just basically critiquing the guy's Twitter timeline, John Zherka has acknowledged my existence for real this time in a negative light, and it's going to be having to do with basically lying about me, which is odd because it was done in such a stupid way. We're going to cover this tweet and more starting right now. So we're gonna start off with him saying he quit his channel after reading comments lump out. So first of all, did I quit my channel? The answer is no. This is a video that I uploaded, I think, 5 days ago, which in fact was but basically followed by another video. So how the hell could he say I quit my channel? So he literally just made that up. I don't know what he was going for. Is he trying to have people that watch my stuff and then watch his stuff, the very few that exist, and then try to dissuade them from checking out my content by telling them that I just like basically offed myself on YouTube? It literally doesn't even make sense. But let's even go down here. Okay. So you move on and let's read what the comment was that got me off the internet. Okay. Dear Lalo, Zherka is at a level of relevance, popularity, talent, good looks, funny, wealth, and success that you will never comprehend. And even if you were to fall off, you will always be Lalo and would. Wait a second. That's not even proper English. Replay that. Okay. His fan's name is Julian Rojas. So again, you have some Mexican, and mind you, I'm one too, but I can actually dominate the English language. His diehard fan in here, which might as well just be an alt of Zerka's himself, the Skinwalker version of Zherka here in the brown form. He's here typing in all sorts of typos. It's really ugly. Okay, let's actually enunciate it the way that he typed it out. Okay, dear Lalo, Zherka is at a level of relevance, popularity, talent, good looks, funny, wealth, and success that you will never comprehend. Even if he were to fall off, you will always be Lalo and we're never John Zherka TC. TC meaning what? Take care? I don't get it. The point being, though, is that, I mean, this is the sort of fan we're getting. It's an 85 IQ. I would presume a 16-year-old boy named Paco. No, it's actually Julian Rojas. Okay, great. Listen, the point being is that this guy's not very talented. He thinks a fucking mini blurb on a YouTube comment full of hate comments. This YouTube video that, okay, so a comment with 5 different spelling mistakes is going to make me quit my YouTube channel. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay. What about the second one down here? Could it be this one? Maybe there's something here. Yet you're farming his content, says the Haunted Library of Tales, and have less subs than his streams. If he is falling off, you're deep in the depths of nothingness, slobbering over his content. Now, anybody who has more clout than the other person criticizing him could say the same thing. For instance, let's say LeBron James is aging out of basketball. His stats are worse than Luka Doncic's at this point. I mean, it's obvious. And then you were to say, well, you commentator can't bounce a dribble a ball, therefore you don't have an opinion. Who cares? Like, okay, let's say I never get to the peak of Zherka or even where he's down bad now, which that's what he is. He's over here on Omegle with teenagers. Okay, so let's say I never reached that status of like 4,000 bodied viewers on Rumble or whatever he has now. Okay, so what? My criticisms are still valid. Okay, I could look at a guy who's in shape in the NFL and say, you know what? If you were to run this route a little bit better as a guy who doesn't work out, he'd do better in the NFL. Now, am I going to be as good as him? No, but can I critique him? Yes. What are most coaches but out of shape like white guys? Okay, but they are teaching these young men how to fucking actually move a ball. So that's the analogy. These people commenting down here are nitwits at best. These people are like the IQ possessing, they basically have the IQ of a meathead, but none of the positive externalities, which is to say that these guys are stupid blowhards. Now, let's look at these replies. So stat wise, I bookmarked it for reference, but if you look here, 21,000 views. It's got 173 likes. So a lot of people saw it. Okay, so 21 comments. Let's see. Cyril Chan says, who is that? Why did he quit? So exactly, he's giving me attention for no reason. Okay, this guy says he's a ladyboy. Yeah, I'm a ladyboy. Yes, yeah, great. Yes, I look like I'm transgender. Actually, that's a great insult. Yes, I'm very feminine. Look at me. It's insane. Like even the picture here. How the hell? How is this a ladyboy? What ladyboy has facial hair? I mean, and I guess that he could be exaggerating, but that's not even a critique. The critique of me would be like, you have no clout. That'd be literally it. Or it's like you live with your parents and you're in college. Okay, that would be the critique. It wouldn't be this guy doesn't look masculine. Okay, I have the jawline, have the bones. Like, what are you talking about? This fucking Like it just literally doesn't even make sense. But anyway, that's your average Zerka fan. Let's go to this next one. Okay, so this guy says the dude is definitely a fan. Bro knows everything about you and talks about you weekly. See, that's actually a good point. You could say this guy's like the antagonist from Incredibles or whatever, where it's like, well, I want to be your protege, but then you shun me. But in fact, it's more so like I liked him. Then Zerka just like completely fucked himself out of like any position of leverage in the sector, so to speak, in regards to comedy when it comes to podcast appearances. He fumbled it by talking out of his ass while he's injured and getting in a fight he shouldn't have and losing badly. Okay, that was his problem. So what if when I shit on him after I liked him to begin with? Is because he kind of fumbled it. He fumbled it. I mean, what am I going to say? It's like if you said, well, Lalo, you were a big fan of this running back when he was 25 and rushing for 2,000 yards a season, but now that the guy is 32, washed and ridiculous with CTE, now you're hating on him. Yes. Zerka is like Antonio Brown, very talented, but I mean, he's a fucking idiot. And it really bore through towards the end of Antonio's career, but also with regards to Zerka. When they're both pushing 30, both guys, I don't know, they hit a wall. I don't know what it is. Anyway, the best love says, who is this beta? Again, beta how? How do I look like a beta? It literally doesn't even make sense. That's not even a valid criticism. You could say, this guy looks like a handsome version of my gardener Jose. Okay, that would be something, but that's not even that. It's this guy's beta. How so? Literally, how so? It doesn't make sense to me. Larry Gary Mod says, why did he quit? Again, this is why like this whole like bluffing by Zerka doesn't even make sense. If he were like if I were Zerka, I would have Lalo call into my stream on Rumble that's botted or whatever, and destroy him because I am the 30-year-old 6'5" Chad that has gone on these million subscriber podcasts, and I should be able to the blood sports anybody. Some 20-year-old dickweed that makes fun of me on YouTube, I should destroy that guy. But what does Zerka do? He lies about me instead because I'd probably murk him in an argument about anything because I'm a genius. I'm the best. And what is he going to do? Talk about the flat earth and oh my God. Who cares? Who cares? Let's talk about the occults. You were born on the 13th of May, therefore, nobody fucking asked. Anyway, Stefan Ionescu, I think it's Romanian for something. Soft motherfuckers. Soft how? How am I soft? Because I criticize something? So what? Soft would be not talking about it. Soft would be like, on the off chance Zerka might like me, I will suck his balls. Not going to happen. I'm going to do what I want without regard to the consequences in a major way because I'm young and because I'm right. Okay? There's room for error, and that's important. People my age, room for error. Okay? If I'm wrong and Zerka's right and actually talking to these teenage girls on Omegle and doing jack shit in Canada, if that's the right thing to do with life, okay, maybe. We'll see. I have plenty of time to change my mind. Now, Brand Burr or whatever says Zerka 2024 takeover with the typo. Of course. Okay, so why? What would the takeover be? He got kicked from Kick. I don't remember why for like a month over God knows what, and that was exactly winning what. And then also he's on Rumble. Okay, Rumble. Who's the most successful person on Rumble? Sneeko. Okay, Sneeko. Do you want to be Sneeko in 2024? The answer is no. Okay. Now, with regards to who else is good, big on Rumble, Kai Cenat or something. I mean, these are people. Sorry, no. What's the guy's name? Speed, the little black guy. Okay, that guy had a proprietary deal done with Rumble, and so it's not like he's on there out of choice because he likes it better than Kick, but more so because he got paid. Okay, so Rumble in and of itself is somewhat of a cesspool, and what I mean is that there's no new people coming in. It's all like MAGA boomers and people that were banned off of YouTube, but if you want to grow on a platform, you start off with YouTube, obviously, until you get banned. Okay. So if you're on Rumble, that means that you're like on your back foot. Okay. It's like saying, oh, I'm balling on my credit card. You're not using your credit card. Ideally, you'd be having cash. Unless, I mean, it's not like, oh, I'm going to get airline miles by going on Rumble. I mean, there's no cope for that. Anyway, Bill says, pray for your enemy, Zerka. Prayer hands emoji. Look, why? Pray for your enemies. How am I an enemy? I'm a guy making fun of him on the internet because the guy is turning himself into a lolcow. In part because, not because he's so evil, but just because he's shooting himself in the foot. Without fail, the guy's his own worst enemy. The guy has the talent to make it big, but he doesn't have the tenacity that it takes, or I think he's insecure. When we're talking about him, I think for the better part of a year, has been teasing a fucking documentary about God knows what. I forgot at this point. Where is it? Where is it? The guy's insecure, insecure, which is why he orbited Destiny for a while there. Why? Because he couldn't make it on his own. Why? Because he's insecure. He can stream just fine. It's just that this long form sort of content that's like manicured and produced, he doesn't seem to really make a lot because he seems to not be mentally there. Does he have an insecurity? I think that's what it is. I'm not a Freudian psychologist. I wouldn't know. But anyway, just positing some nonsense there. CA88, I think, says Riot lol more relevant than this homo. Who is Riot lol? Anyway, Trinity says, when are you coming back? Okay, disregard that. Astronomic 3 says, only people that find Zherka official attractive are girls under 18 with no critical thinking skills because they are children, and other PDF files. Okay. Anyway, it's Shazzy says, I no one can be a John Zherka because there is only one John Zherka. The man knows the truth about everything. Blink of a second, he said it takes days. All God's wonderful gift. Zherka is very hard to beat because he's top of D top. Nobody can beat him. It's for sure. This is your fucking fan group, Zherka. This is the caliber of person who's a fan of Jonathan Zherka. It's literally this blowhard, this fool, this guy can't even type it right. It's not even that he's putting in typos. It's that it doesn't even make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. It's somewhat of an appalling thing to notice for sure. I don't even know what to reply that with. John Zherka is the truth. Why? 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 If you think he knows the truth about everything, then you're an idiot. Seriously. Talthaya or whatever says, good, he is a terrible leech to society. Back to Mexico, kid. See, that criticism is more valid from Zherka than would be him saying that I quit my channel. He had no critiques for what I said about him in my video, by the way, that I know of. Why? Because I'm probably right about everything. One, two. Okay. Also, I just thought about it. Go back to Mexico. Isn't Zherka a Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, like 1990s Serbian Yugoslavian war refugee from Albania to Canada or whatever that is? Isn't that true? Okay. So I think I've been in North America longer than Zherka. In fact, my family's been here since like the 70s or 60s. So with respect to Zherka, he's wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Also, that's his fan saying that, not even John. Okay. John's not even dumb enough to say that. Okay. As an Albanian refugee to Canada. Wow. Whoa, buddy. There's a lot to talk about there, okay? Now, let's see. Vladdy Ridge is pinging Grace Thorpe. Okay, why? It's Shazzy says, yeah, bro, it's difficult. Bear, John Zherka, if you will see looks, network, and status, he is a God-gifted looks, the way he talks, the way he presents himself, extremely top of the top, but slightly fickle. Y'all be the truth is Zherka is invincible always. Tell me this is not some Rastafarian off of fentanyl laced in his marijuana who's also trying to represent Zherka. This is insane to me. It's insane to me. How does that even make sense? I can't even critique this. It's just fucking wrong. It's wrong. Cocaine Crusader says, by the way, his tag is Zherka Army. He won the Evsler Olympics in 2024. Okay. What am I going to say? I'm not gay. True. I'm not gay. But you're gay for Zherka. I don't know. Anyway, Day is Kide is this account. Day is Kide. This is Daily00 from Zherka's Discord. Can dead Hexer or diminished? Bro, really? A Discord? Okay, great. Maddie Mystic says, Zherka, give it up now, man. Have some dignity after you got tossed around like a goof trying to pick a fight with HS. Nobody fucks with you. Sorry, dog. You made your bed, now sleep in it. True. It's Shazzy again. A third reply on the same tweet says, Zherka had already taken over everybody by his way of talking and his looks. Funny, the guy mastered the art of being 100% satire. He is the one guy whom Andrew Tate, Tristan, Baldass, Monkey, Fellows fear in talk D because guy is the truth. What drugs are you on? It's Shazzy. Shazzy bros. Come on. What the fuck is this? It's like the analogy or the story or the hypothetical where it's like you give monkeys a typewriter. I mean, that's like you give a Zherka fan a typewriter and he comes off with this dog shit. Like, what the hell is this? Seriously. So those are all the comments. Anyway. Okay, so in a reply to this guy who's been spot on, right? That Zherka picked a fight with HS, that he fumbled his own career, and that he made his own bed and he should lie on it, which is just common sense. Now, David Cardi, a Zherka simp, says, You losers keep projecting. You haters should know your place and stop embarrassing yourself with foolish comments because in a couple of months, even stupider than you know now. What? Huh? Huh? Wait, he really just again. Can we get a Zherka fan that can actually type a fucking paragraph or a sentence even correctly one time? I mean, these guys are acting as if they're off of like 15 beer. It's insane. I don't know what it is, but I mean, look at this. You losers keep projecting. You haters should know your place and stop embarrassing yourself with foolish comments because in a couple of months, even stupider than you do now. Bro missed like 3 words in that at least for it to connect. And also, again, with this prophesizing wish casting. Oh, y'all that are looking at John raising up teenagers on Omegle like he was 4 years ago. Oh, yeah. No, he's going to really turn it around in a couple months. Okay, yeah, sure, bro. Why? Why? Based off of what? I don't even know. Dude is getting banned off of everything and is gonna recover how? I mean, it just doesn't even make sense. But that's your average Zherka fan. In fact, let's see what sort of person we're dealing with. This is your Zherka fan, and again, this is. I mean, he posted this publicly. It's not a dox, but he says, "I'm half Dominican, half black." Okay, average Zherka fan in the replies, by the way. I'm half Dominican and half black. Okay. Christian who's born in the year of the dog in Chinese zodiac, and like a dog, I am loyal and protective to my loved ones. Okay. What caliber of person would point out that they're a Christian born in the year of the dog in the Chinese zodiac sign year calendar thing? What? What? Huh? Okay. What the fuck? I was gonna cover Zerka's Twitter timeline, but I think that basically covers it. The guy is falling off like crazy, like usual. I mean, it's like covering the Joe Biden economy. It's just getting progressively worse. And what's more is that he takes a shot at me by lying about me quitting my channel, like as if, like, what? I don't even get it. So, anyway, John Zherka falling off like crazy. His fans are worse than I imagined. I never really took time to read his replies on his tweets before, but I mean, these are appallingly terrible. I think these people need to be put in ESL classes, especially with this half Dominican, half black guy who has to point out that he was born in the year of the dog. Okay, thank you very much for telling me that. Anyway, Zerka fans, you're terrible. Your hate comments inspire me more. You guys are idiots by and large. Okay, if you're looking up to him, and I mean, just overall, just really stupid. If Zerka wants to do a blood sports or like have me call into his Rumble botted stream and I wants to argue with whether or not he's fallen off or not, then we could totally do that, and I'd be down because I'm better than everybody in the world. Half kidding. See y'all in the next video. Adios.